This is now not between you and the court and the government, but between you and the court. So when the court issues an order, you obey it first. You question it later.
The orders that had been hoped would bring to an end the 9-day medical professional strike in the country.
When the court says the strike should be stopped, it is stopped.
The court had summoned them for acting in contempt of a court order issued on December the 2nd, stopping the strike 3 days before it kicked off on the 5th of December 2016.
Solidarity forever, for the union makes us strong.
But soon after, at the doorsteps of the court, the defiance by the unions.
The doctors actually feel that the government is trying to waste Kenyans' time by circumventing and taking us through court processes, which even though are very good, but then they do not preserve life in themselves. If we wanted to preserve life, then the government should have resolved this issue more than 3 years ago.
This order was granted based on misrepresentation by the people who filed the orders, and therefore there is no any valid order of the court stopping the ongoing nurses' strike, and therefore the strike continues.
The standoff that has paralyzed medical services in public hospitals across the country has so far led to the deaths of at least 30 people. So dire is the situation that KDF medical officials were called in to salvage the situation at the Kenyatta National Hospital. The unions insisting that the strike will only be called off once the government implements the pay deal signed in 2013, awarding them a 300% pay increase for doctors and 25% to 40% for nurses. The union also accusing the Labour Court of intimidation and standing in the way of justice. The case will be mentioned on the 19th of December 2016.
Kama kuna kesi yoyote ambayo serikali ya kitaifa ama ile ya county government ama council of governors imeweka mahakamani dhidi ya viongozi wa wauguzi, lazima itolewe ndio mkataba wowote utiwe sahihi.
A return to work formula reached between nurses and the government on Sunday hit a snag. This occasioned by divisions in the leadership of the nurses' union. Later in the day, Labour CS Phyllis Kandia met union leaders in as part of the ongoing efforts to end the strike, even as the Council of Governors demanded the unions to call off the strike in line with the court's directive.
We need to be aware of the law. We need to respect the law, and that we made it very clearly, because none of us is above the law.
The union, however, maintains that until their demands are met, they will not return to work. Lillian Muli for The Big Question.